Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Dropper! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Irwin. Great run on the overlap here. Back into the middle. And he's there to get it away. That's a shade optimistic. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of full-back bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
And we have our very first corner. Maldini has been caught there, it's a foul. So he's plotting something before playing it in. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Threads one in. Doué. He might be... He's had a hit! Well, there's the clearance. Cafu. It's a good run down the right. Still goalless. And he's quick to snatch it back. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. That pass isn't the best. Moved on forwards.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Beckenbauer. Batistuta, and Batistuta! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Doué, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, 1-0 the score. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So, third corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So their fourth corner of the game. Palmer getting this one clear. Thuram. Somewhat off target. Forlan. Doué. Rijkaard. Oh, important interception. Can he put it away? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Ah, he's given it away. Doué in with the challenge. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And they're quick to get it back. That's a throw. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Doué. Forlan. Shot a goal! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Cafu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Doué. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Hello,
So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Fernando Torres.
Here we go again.
Number 22.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Number 15, Darwin Núñez.
No joy this time. That is good alertness. Galletti. Haaland!
That was
Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping!
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, great chance! And the shot! Goal! This is getting better and better. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
52 minutes is number 19, Diego Forlan.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's a nicely weighted pass. That's an excellent interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Palmer shapes to shoot! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
He's had it nicked away. Beckenbauer does really well. Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Bayern Munich are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
And it's Forlan.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
There's the shot!
The attendance for this match was
A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Batistuta is flagged offside. And that's another good win of the ball. Now this could be a chance. Decent hit! It's wide, but only just.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He could be in here. Adams tries to clear. Cafu, quality ball. Maldini makes the interception. And here's the chance to counter. Palmer, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And now they can clear their lines. And the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Forlan. And it's Forlan. Doué. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Bayern Munich needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice control. Kimmich does well to get it back. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Number 23, Adams. Number 5, Alessandro Bastoni. Number 21, Dennis Irwin. Coming on the field, number 9, Tromeni. Number 14, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 4, Danielson. Substitution in progress.
Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Rijkaard. Always onto this. And the ball's a good one here. Cleared away. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tromeni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get onto this? Rijkaard. 5 minutes left on the clock. Played back in. Pass is just off target. Works it forward. Palmer. Forwards and with intent. Now it's Owen. Dumfries.
4 added minutes
There
has
will
been
be
indicated.
4 extra minutes. Great ball if he can get there. And he's there to clear it. Oh, good-looking ball. So nearly the perfect ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cafu gets it away. Khan. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that is that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. And here's Van Basten, Cafu. In towards the middle, big header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's heaved it away. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a good ball played into space. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van der Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
Okay, up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Rijkaard did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Roberto Carlos, Gullit is onto it in a flash. Dumfries, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten, Cafu. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Luis Suarez, skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Drogba. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Thuram. Van Basten might just make this, and it's Gullit. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. And that is out and behind, it's a good block.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Batistuta providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. That has been cut short. Pedri. Luis Suarez. Shifted it to the flank. Played back in. Roberto Carlos. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Drogba. Pass is just off target. Luis Suarez. Roberto Carlos. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. That comes as a mighty relief. And no, that was never going to make it. Partey is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Plays a delicate ball. Floated through. Thuram. And it's Gullit.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And here's the chance to counter. And he was quick to react. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Lobbed in behind. That's good vision. Great chance! Marvellous goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14. Numero 13.
Here's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he's lifted it over.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Drogba, and he's been shifted off it. Beckham. Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. Pedri. The less said about that pass, the better. And it's Beckham. And that is a little undercooked. Quality ball. Partey. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Can he latch on to this? Totti. Dumfries. He could be in here. Nicely intercepted. Pedri. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Beckham. Firmly met. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Totti. No, that's been intercepted. Mateus. David Villa. That'll be a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18, numero 19, Roberto Carlos.
Mateus. Beckham looking to run onto it.
Numero 11.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Numero 27.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Drogba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Batistuta. Dumfries. He's picked his way through. And that has been knocked clear. Keeper's dealt with that. Goes looking wide. It'll be a throw-in. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Beckham. He's in plenty of space here. David Villa.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back. And it's Drogba. And he's intervened well there. Gullit is herring after that one. That has been cut short. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Drogba! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Milan have their third corner.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Batistuta. Totti. In with a header! Goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
all'82esimo minuto, numero 18, Drogba!
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
David Villa. That's an excellent interception. Milan get their fourth corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And here's Hullet, tries a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Totti. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a good ball out wide. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Crossed in again. And it's hoisted clear. Another pass. Decent hit! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here.
You can almost tell that this game is going to be about one man and one man only.
The Italian prince.
Francesco Totti, easily one of the greatest creative forwards ever. And you could see him as a pioneer when you look back at that false nine role.
And you just know he's... And a shot! Gets a good foot in there. Totti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found the way through. Real chance! And one more try! And that is doing no harm at all. There's a sharp little ball here. Totti! What a wonderful goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, a breakthrough already. Cavani was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count.
It's Cavani! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pinches it off him. Spread neatly. And here's Cavani. Cavani! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Inter really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Otamendi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to gift it back. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Cavani. Munoz. And that should get the job done. And the volley. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Inter just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Cavani. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. Forlan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a decent clearance. Goes to finish! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
15 minutes till half-time. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. He is through here. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And a few accusing looks coming his way. And it's Maldini. Pullet. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Munoz.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Vieira getting this one clear. Driving on and making good progress. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Forlan. Drogba. Passing is crisp and sharp.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Defending of the desperate variety. This possibly the last play of the half. In with a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Maldini can get it clear. Drogba. Dumfries is looking to influence the game from out wide. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety.
Inter making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front.
It's Totti! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Totti just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Nicely intercepted. Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. And they can counter here. Drogba. Veron. Oscar. Oscar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Cavani. Heads it! And he's straight offside. Munoz. Well, that's well seen too. Yeah, the man we've all come to watch. And it's Cavani. He's tried one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Oscar. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Crossed in once more.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
It's
80.607
Totti.
spettatori.
So what can they make of this? And here's Forlan. Drogba! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Cambio di giocatori.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Oscar is always scanning the pitch for targets. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Van der Ven cuts out the pass. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Drogba. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, strongly challenged there. He's in a good position here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach. Totti gets... There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cleared away.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Forlan, just the keep, and he's gone to chip it! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Oscar, nice ball, decent hit! And he's quick to get it clear again. Douglas Costa, he's had a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. In with the challenge. Lorenzo Insigne. Veron. Goes down, but nothing given. Veron. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Douglas Costa.
Oh, really well played.
Lorenzo Insigne.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Dumfries. And now the breakaway.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Totti. Lorenzo Insigne. Insigne played out to the left flank. That's good play. Taken back almost at once. So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours.
Great chance! Goal! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Lahm. And here's Haaland. He's Haaland! De Jong. Hazard. Drogba. Vieira. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Jong. Haaland. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Stood up well to him there. Drogba. He's played him through. Now it's Drogba. Drogba gets through on his own. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Tries a shot! He's gone forward. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
The most accurate pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for the run. Haaland. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lahm. Lahm tries making a foray down the right. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cleared without complication. And it's Hazard. Now it's Hazard.
That's just playing it safe and simple. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Done delicately. Now it's Hazard. He could be in here. Dembele. And the cutback. Drogba is herring after that one. Hazard. It's Hazard! Bullet. Thuram. Nesta calmly anticipates. And it's Drogba. Rijkaard. Now the finish! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. They've played it short. Pinches it off him. Drogba, who does have an assist to his name. Gets his pass away. Lahm. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Doué. Gullit. Moved on forwards.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Maldini gets it away. Drogba. Doué.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's through here. Dembele might just make this. Dembele has it in a wide position. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Doué, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time and again they are repelled. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's really well cleared. And it's Lahm, played right into his path.
Footballing width, usually identical.
He rises! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Haaland chasing after it. He's played him through. Lahm.
Well played and well cleared.
Still just a single goal between the sides. And here's Hazard. De Jong! De Jong! And that was very necessary. Lahm. Well, there's the clearance. Gullit has found the net here, of course. That looks a cracking ball. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played long and they could be in here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Doué
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Doué! Decent enough try. And it's Lahm. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Lahm, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Maldini cuts it out. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He gets big! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
De Jong does really well to win the ball there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And smartly reclaimed.
Jordan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. No, he's not getting past him there. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Big header! Oh, good-looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Lahm. That's a nicely measured pass.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Dembele! Totti! Looks to clip it forward. That is a brilliant interception. Schmeichel getting this one clear.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Dink through. Now it's Drogba. Goalkeeper's ball. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.